White flag raised, and they're off. 9 flights ahead of them this time. Rebel Cry towards the inside is the early leader. Sword de Chantenay is close up, who's cross Orchard Road. Goulan Chosen is close to the outside. Just behind him, Una's Pleasure. As they go to jump the first flight before they head for the straight, Rebel Cry led them over it from Sword de Chantenay, the inside Who's Cross. Goulan Chosen is close on the outer, and they're followed downhill by Orchard Road with Harret, All the Chimneys and Una's Pleasure. And behind them is Black Ice. The inside of Black Ice is Just Call Me as they continue on the approach to the straight. Still a good run before they reach their second flight. On the inside, Rebel Cry. Goulan Chosen taking a keen hold the outside. Between them is Who's Cross. Close up behind them is Sword de Chantenay, and followed around the turn into the straight by Una's Pleasure. Down the outside, Harret. Orchard Road tracks the leaders on the inner in grey colours as they head on to the first of the 2 flights in the straight. On the inside, Rebel Cry in the pink, the stripes in the centre, Who's Cross, near side Goulan Chosen. Sword de Chantenay just behind them with the white cap, and then Orchard Road. The outside is Harret, with Una's Pleasure between horses, then All the Chimneys, and they're followed by Just Call Me, with Lizzie's Champ. Black Ice towards the near side in black and red colours, just ahead of Ballynaclosh Warrior. Towards the back in the early stages, Benny and Milan and Another Rattler. As they pass the winning post and head for the turn, it'll bring them up the far side and on to flight number 4, Rebel Cry. Narrow leader on the inside for Katie O'Farrell, Who's Crossed to close second. Goulan Chosen on the outside is third, and they're tracked around the turn by Orchard Road to the inside of Sword de Chantenay, and their outer is Harret. Una's Pleasure in red and yellow behind them with All the Chimneys. Then Just Call Me with Black Ice, and between them is Lizzie's Champ. The final trio, Ballynaclosh Warrior, Benny and Milan and Another Rattler, as they straighten up and head to the first of the 4 flights up the far side. It's number 4. The leader by half a length, Rebel Cry. Goulan Chosen right up there on the outside. Who's Cross is the close third between horses. They're tracked by Orchard Road. Harret on the outside is 5th, just ahead of Sword de Chantenay. Then Una's Pleasure and All the Chimneys as they jump to next. Goulan Chosen led narrowly over it from Rebel Cry on the inside. Not much to choose between them now as they go to the next, which is 4 from home. They remain over 2 lengths in front of Orchard Road, Harret, Sword de Chantenay, Who's Cross pushed along. Una's Pleasure next, All the Chimneys to the outside. And then Lizzie's Champ as they continue towards the third last flight. Goulan Chosen leads, Rebel Cry in second, Harret third, Orchard Road, followed by Sword de Chantenay, All the Chimneys. Black Ice is behind them, and then Lizzie's Champ. Behind Lizzie's Champ is Ballynaclosh Warrior. As they begin the long run downhill to the straight, they have less than half a mile to race. Goulan Chosen leads, chased by Harret on the outside of Rebel Cry. Orchard Road is close up in 4th on the inner. Sword de Chantenay in touch, a break then of over 3 lengths. All the Chimneys driven along. Lizzie's Champ on the inside trying to close, and then Black Ice behind them is Another Rattler. As they make the turn into the straight, spread across the track. Towards the outside, Harret on the rail, Orchard Road, between them Goulan Chosen and Rebel Cry, and right there in the centre, Sword de Chantenay coming through in the hoops. Heading to the second last flight, Harret on the near side, far side, and Orchard Road has slipped up. They're approaching the second last as they come to jump the second last now. Harret on the near side leads narrowly. Sword de Chantenay on the inside, and they're clear of Goulan Chosen. Down to the final flight, Harret the narrow leader, going on now by over a length to Sword de Chantenay second. They're clear of Goulan Chosen, All the Chimneys and Lizzie's Champ. Harret driven out will win it by about 2 lengths from Sword de Chantenay clear. Lizzie's Champ stays on for third. All the Chimneys nearest it finish in 4th, and Goulan Chosen is 5th.
The result of the 4th race: first number 6, second number 3, third number 12, fourth number 4, fifth number 2, and sixth number 10.